Now, rotary powered machines have never really been mainstream, whether it be 2 wheels or 4. And if you're a motorcycle enthusiast looking for something a little bit different back in the 70s and 80s, there were a few around, such as the Hercules W2000, the Norton Classic, and the Suzuki RE5. Now, we're going to take a look at those 3 motorcycles over the next 3 weeks, but first we're going to check out the Hercules W2000. Now, the Hercules W2000 was powered by a 294cc engine, so it was never really going to be a powerhouse. In fact, it produced 23 horsepower early in the model run, but that was increased to 32 by the end of the W2000. Now, this bike was actually built by Sachs. Sachs owned Hercules, and Sachs was mainly known for small capacity 2-stroke motorcycles in Europe at that time, but he's more well known these days for building top-notch suspension. Now, Hercules even built a rotary powered trail bike of all things, the KC30, and unsurprisingly it didn't sell very well and was discontinued after a very short time. And you'd have to say that the W2000 wasn't a big seller, and that's the reason why they are so rare these days. The Wankel engine from the W2000 would go on to do bigger and better things when this bike was discontinued. The BSA's engineer, David Garside, took one of these engines, put it in a BSA frame and developed it into a twin rotor design. Unfortunately, BSA went broke before it could ever make production, but that motorcycle was then to become the basis of the Norton Classic. Well, the Hercules W2000. Now, they say that the 2000 stands for the year 2000 and W for Wankel for the engine, but to be honest with you, I didn't expect a lot from this bike because to me it looked the oldest, the design was a bit archaic, but it is a dead set revelation. It's an amazing little motorcycle to ride. It might only be 294cc, but it goes almost like an Anfield RD 250 350 Yamaha. Very much a surprise packet. It's only got low miles, it's only got 5,000 miles, and as a result everything seems to work quite nice. The suspension is much better than you would think. It soaks up the bumps, the road irregularities, and I think it's just an absolute peach of a motorcycle. I don't really understand why they didn't sell that well. If people rode them, I would have thought people would have fallen in love with them, but maybe it was just that rotary thing, you know, people weren't ready for it.